Hi and welcome to Soul Infused Summer. Happy Monday. Today is day number 6 of the 2 weeks of Soul Infused Summer. So super excited that you're here, and I'm going to get started in a second. Let me know that you are here, where you're from, where you're watching from. Send me some love and some likes. Leave me a comment below. And today it's all about manifesting the higher and what that means. And it's the third step, the third part of the inner work process, the energy-based inner work process that I work by, I'm just lost for words right now. Anyway, welcome. He's here. Alyssa is asking me how salsa dancing was. I'll tell you in a second. Hi, Tina from Denmark, Florian from Germany. I love. Ida, Leah. Fantastic. So, I want to also recap a little bit, like not too much, but I'll recap a little bit what we did last week. And if you're completely new to me and if you're not exposed to my work yet, my name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre, and I'm here to support you to let go of your limitations, to fully love and trust yourself, so that you can go out in the world and shine and truly create the freedom and joy that you desire. And the Soul Infused Monday is all about shining bright this summer, and I'm actually not naked, just in case, but it's summer. We should be naked. Okay, good. Lisa is here. Hi, Lisa. Mary is here. Love it. Manuela, Holland is in the house. Indonesia is in the house. Germany is in the house. Denmark is in the house. US is in the house. I love it. And I want to take a second to tell you how excited and touched I am from all the comments and messages I get, and how you guys are participating in the contest and sharing the love. There are over, I think it's 46 of you that are actually joining the contest. And I'm amazed of how many people actually joining, caught up throughout the weekend. So you can even still join. So you get to go back to day number 1 to know what I'm talking about. Okay, fantastic. So to bring it down, I want to recap what we did last week very briefly. I went through what it means to go in. I shared with you the chakra painting, what it means, our patterns, woundings. What does it actually mean to connect to your essence and to who you really are, and how that process actually works, and why you cannot bypass your shit in order to connect to the higher frequency, to raise your vibration, to connect to your higher self. We did that all last week. And I also did an exercise that I got incredible response, how you felt in such a short amount of time, peaceful, calm, rested, joyful. So you want to go back if you missed any of last week. And today it's about really bringing it down, manifesting the higher, manifesting the magic that we are, who we are, our gifts, our talents, the essence of our soul. It's really about bringing the soul down. And I also want to share, I was away on the weekend, as most of you know. I went dancing and it was great. And at the same time, I deal with normal life as everyone else too. As you know me, I'm transparent. And why I'm sharing this with you is because I teach, I live what I teach. So as an example, why inner work is so crucial. So first of all, I'm a little bit sleep deprived. So my brain is a little bit slower than usual. And because English is my third language, so bear with me if some of the words take a little longer today, okay? I woke up yesterday and had severe pain in my neck. I'm still in pain, so that's part of 2. Well, I'm not sharing this to get any pity or anything. It's like, I deal with things too. I woke up, had severe neck pain, couldn't sleep, didn't sleep for 2 days, had to drive back a couple of hours. I found out yesterday that my credit card was gone. I don't know if I lost it or if someone stole it. I live in the Caribbean. It's not as easy as in other, Western countries where you grew up in Germany, for example, to just get, another card. So it's a big hassle. The reason why I'm sharing this with you, and these are only 2 things, but life happens to everyone. In the past, I would have freaked out. Oh my God, I would have been in anxiety, I would have been stressed out, pain, the anxiety around how am I going to get actually money. I couldn't actually get any money. I had to drive back on the last 250 pesos that I had to put gas in. And even I'm laughing about it now. But years ago, without the inner work, without the calmness inside, without the trust that everything is always going to be fine, and also the resourcefulness that you gain over time with being on the path and doing the real work, it makes you just deal with life better in general, and you experience them both. Because in the past, I was either unhappy and totally depressed, or I had my moments when I was, wow, this is great, I feel joy. But as soon as something hit, I fell back into the depression and into the negativity. And there is no either or. Life still keeps happening, but you can have both at the same time. Like I had a great time dancing. I love dancing. Had a great time. Met great people. Enjoyed it. And at the same time, I can deal with physical pain, with stuff that happens, like with the bank thing, emotions and whatnot. So I just wanted to share that with you. There is no like, once you hit there and then life is all good. I don't wake up in the morning in a cloud of pink and, in a pink cloud full of roses. Like I'm a human being like everyone else. And someone asked me just the other day if it's necessary to meditate in the morning. And I said, no, it's not necessary to meditate in the morning. However, it sets the tone for the rest of your day and therefore influences how you deal with the world on a daily basis. Okay, so, and I've gotten quite a few questions about certain things, about the ring past knot, about boundaries, and I'm gonna bring that in this week as much as I can. And if at the end of Soul Infused Summer you still have questions, I'm still here for you. You can reach out to me. And I also always offer, well, not always, but I sometimes offer a few laser coaching, soul discovery calls every month. So you can apply for one of those if you are looking for additional support and coaching as well. So I'm here for you guys. So what does it actually mean to bring it down? And a lot of people miss that. You might do some work, you have some sort of a connection to the higher, you have insights, you have ideas, you have a vision, and yet it's not a reality on the outside. Who in here can relate to that? Who in here, and I'm looking here because I see your comments here, who is watching here? You. Can you relate to the feeling or knowing that there's something more? You touch something, you have an idea, you envision something, even a better world, or for your kids or for yourself. You know there's something more in you, and yet it's not out there. Who can relate to that? I'm just curious. I get a lot of people here. Okay, Carrie is here too. Amanda, hi, England is in the house too. California, fantastic. So, when you experience that, yeah, Alyssa can relate. When you relate to that or experience, a lot of people can actually. It's also because you're not grounded within yourself. And then the next step would be how to bring it out, and that will come this week. However, it's that you are actually not bringing the energy down and you don't bring it into your body. Ultimately, we are here to bring those higher energies from the soul and give them form in our body, in our thoughts, in our emotions, and in our actions. That's why every direction is so important, and there's really no skipping of any of those 4 steps in the process. So first you go in, and let's do it together, even if it's only intentional, so that you anchor what you've learned so far. Does that sound good? Okay. So you don't have to do anything super in particular, but just, set the intention to do that. And you want to take first what? A deep breath. Yes. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. And imagine the first is ready to go in. To look inside, to connect with movement inside of you. You detach from the outside, you turn your awareness in. And you can use the breath also to do that. Turn in. Hold the space for just a few seconds. If you want to close your eyes, do so. Going inward. Going inward. Connect to your core. And I painted that core channel in your body. And if this is new for you, don't worry about it. You're in the perfect place at the perfect time. Take another breath and then imagine you're bringing the energy up. You're rising up. You're using your breath to move the energy upwards. You relax your third eye. And with your eyes closed or open, as ever you wish, you turn your eye upwards, your inner eye, and you look upwards. You connect upwards. And you widen that space. You relax the muscles on your face. And I'm doing this here super quickly right now. So it's okay if this is, you say, oh, this is too fast, Sonia. That's okay. You can go back to I just want to do a quick uplift here. And then you focus on the top of your head and you go beyond your top of your head, above your head, and you connect to your higher self. Whatever that looks like. Might be a sensation, might be a color, might be a picture, might be a sensation. There's no right or wrong. Take another breath. I can feel the energy shifting, so you guys are doing great. And if you do not feel a shift, it's totally okay too. It's really over time that you learn with this work and you working on yourself and you clearing the things and you establishing a strong muscle to get up, because it takes a lot of practice and consistency to actually hold this, right? So it's not a quick thing to learn. Okay, good. So the next step is to bringing it down. Often what happens, especially with people who are on a spiritual path, is that they connect up to the divine, have a spiritual vision, ideas, and that's where they stay. It's just only as ideas. And to be truly spiritual, in my opinion, in this world, is to be practical and to be in the world, not only up there. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful state. Sometimes I meditate and I don't want to come. I don't want to leave that meditative space. However, staying there is not you being fully present in the world. And for those who have the desire to make a difference in the world and to impact, you are not making an impact, a true impact, if you stay up there. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so you want to bring the energy down and manifest it in your body, grounded. The word grounded is a very important word when it comes to bringing the energy down and bringing it into your body, into your system. So take a moment, take a breath, and just imagine, simply set the intention that maybe you have an idea, you have a certain vision, maybe you touched something already. Even last week when you felt like, oh, I feel peaceful, joy, something that you touched. Imagine simply and setting the intention that you bring that energy down. And you let it pour down into your body. And you let it pour down into your head, into your face, into your neck, into your body. And imagine that you fill your body, every cell of your body, with that frequency, with that energy, with that vision. And when I pause, it's because I tune into your energy and the group energy that's created and the shift that's happening while we do this together. And while we do this together, we also ground as a group. And then imagine that you bring it down into your base, right? Into your hips, into your legs, and into your feet. And if you're able to right now, depending on where you are, feel your feet on the ground. That's a quick tip here, also for meditation and being grounded. especially for women who wear high heels. I barely don't do that anymore, but I used to, and that's okay. It's still nice to wear sometimes. And or are short than me, that often when I sit on a chair, my feet don't completely touch the ground. So you can move the chair backwards and sit more in front of the chair so that your feet are fully on the floor. And if you are doing this with me right now and you have high heels on or some shoes, I would actually recommend to take them off and you really feel your feet on the ground. Just do that for a moment. And do it. Just don't only watch this, do it. Maybe you're standing in the kitchen right now listening to it, or even if you're driving, you might just want to stop on the side of the road for a minute and feel your feet on the ground. And take another breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Imagine the vibration coming down. Imagine you embodying, you bringing it down into your body, what you want to manifest. And for those that are doing it here with me, because I feel like a lot of you are actually doing it, leave a comment and tell me how you feel. And I'm looking over here because that's where I see your comments. So Ida says, grounding, beautiful. Okay. How do you feel? How does it feel to feel connected to the earth, feel your feet on the ground, being more present in your body? Mary says, amazing. Manuela says, solid. Solid is a great word for it. The word patience comes to mind. Carrie, yeah. Isn't it amazing? I feel at peace and grounded. Just so awesome. The fact that you're doing, I can really feel that you're participating. It makes such a difference. And that will make a difference for you. Tina says, feel peace and relaxed. Yeah. Yeah. So really allow yourself to hold it for a moment. Feel the feet on your ground, feel in the ground. Using the breath to truly connect and to be grounded. Leah says, calm and grounded, unified, connected, solid. Makes me smile. Just feels so good. Deeply relaxed. Yeah. That's the power you have. That you can shift your energy. And of course, because I'm guiding this and I'm holding the space and I'm holding the container and we're doing it together, the effect is even stronger. So if you practice this at home and you don't have the same result, don't get discouraged. It's often normal and you get to continue. And to also, if you need support, reach out to someone. Could be me, could be someone else. But don't get discouraged if you don't feel the same result. A lot of my clients sometimes have the most amazing openings and then they try it themselves and it's like, oh, I didn't get to the same place yet. And it's like, yeah, but that's normal. It's because I helped you go there. Does it make sense? Amanda is saying, waves of blue light going down my body, so relaxing and energizing at the same time. Yeah, I love that. Thank you for saying that, Amanda. It's relaxing and energizing at the same time. So, why this is so important? This is so important because if you don't have it solid here, there's no way you're going to get it out anywhere. It's one thing to envision to make the world a better place, to envision or have the desire to love yourself, or to, hold an idea. It's one thing. A totally different thing is to really effectively do something with it and about it. So you need that groundedness. You really want to bring it down in order for you to actually get it out at all. Okay? Good. Fantastic. And let me know if you have questions. And while you think of a question, this is such a unique, I always say this, it always blows my mind if someone does not have a question. At the same time, it would overwhelm me if I would get 100 questions at the same time. But use the opportunity. If you have a burning question or a question about anything I shared today, leave it in the comment below. I'm going to stay a few more minutes here, go through them. And while you guys tune in, I'm going to give you the next step in order to stay in the contest for you to win a private one-on-one energy balancing session with me. Imagine doing this for 45 to 60 minutes. Like, you can experience. It's going to be amazing. So if you want to be part of the winning team, or if you want to be, or want to have the chance to win, leave the comment below today with the word grounded. Leave a comment below with the word grounded. And the same is if you're on the replay. Okay, I'm going to check your questions here. Maria is saying, my body was shaking like goosebumps. Is that okay? That's a great question. So first of all, I'm going to give it back to you. Does it feel okay? Is it okay? How does it feel to you? First of all, it's normal because everything is energy, and when you shift the vibration, your body reacts. And especially when you're not used to really be in your energy and you use the breath and you shift your energy, your body starts to vibrate and it can create goosebumps. It's actually beautiful. So I would say it's more than okay. It's fantastic. Okay, so now I get like grounded. Okay, let me know if there's any other questions. It was great. Move it. Okay, good. Love it. Okay, good. Answered your question. Okay, so I know there's always a little bit of a delay. If I were to do, there's a question from Carrie. If I were to do a 20-minute meditation, how long do you spend focusing up versus bringing it down? In other words, is the grounding part something you do for an extended period or just to finish up the meditation? Great question. There is not just one answer to that question. I love that question for several reasons. First of all, it helps others as well, and also to help you to find your own way. So it's not about, okay, I do 5 minutes this, 5 minutes this, 5 minutes this, and 3 minutes or 2 minutes. It's about you exploring what works for you, and depending on how high you went, you might need to take more time to ground. Maybe it takes you more time in those 20 minutes to move through the layers, you know, that when I shared that, how to actually connect to the essence and to come to that peaceful state. Sometimes it takes longer to connect to that place, so therefore you might have less time available to go up and down. So first of all, don't stay, don't be attached to a certain amount of time. However, what you can actually experiment, and I recommend that in the beginning, is you can use a timer with a nice gong. There's a great timer called Insight Timer. That's for free, that you can download on your phone. And you can set times where there is a gong in between. So you could, for example, say, okay, I have 20 minutes. I want to focus on in, up, down, and out. That we haven't covered yet, but it's just as an example. So you can make a gong every 5 minutes so that you know, oh, I spent already 5 minutes, so now I go up. And then it gongs again, and then I go down. And then I go out. What I'm saying, basically, you can't do anything wrong. And listen to your intuition. Is this helpful, Carrie? Let me know. She's saying, I figured that was just not one answer. Yes. Yeah, and I just scratched the surface, but that's a great question. I loved it. Okay, fantastic. So tomorrow I'm going to share 4 easy ways to actually ground yourself. So just to anchor that part of grounding, I'm going to talk more about the grounding tomorrow because it's really important and helps you to deal with life in a more centered, in a more present way. It makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. And so show up for that. Remember, if you want to still continue the contest, or you're actually joining for the first time, you still can join. You just get to go back and watch every day to be in the end part of the, that you can win. So Alyssa says, your connection to your divine meditation is helping to guide me with this. Yes, I do have I have 2 guided meditations. I think one I posted action that you can sign up for. And I forgot completely about it. I mentioned my Awakening Your Third Eye training last week, and some of you sent me a message or left a comment that they would like to have the link. So I thought I'm just going to share with all of you as a free resource, as a gift for me. You can watch that training that I did for a small amount of people, and that will also support the journey and also will support the going upwards that we spoke about last week. It's all in the description box. Lots of support here, lots of resources. Stay on it. I'm super excited to see you tomorrow. Grounded, uplifted, fresh. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you have a question on the replay, or if something is still unclear, leave a comment below. I'll get back to it later. Love you. Much love. Bye-bye.